Hi everyone, welcome back to Anita's Joint, hashtag Extendajoint, where every day is payday, baby. You tuned in to another video. So as you can see, we have the Women's Champions League draw revealed to us today. Um, and I think I'm pretty satisfied with some of the matches and the way it looks like we may have a new champion. So looking forward to it. Well, not like, yeah, a new champion, but let me see. One, two, three, four, five. I think five teams have won Champions League. Barcelona, Lyon, Wolfsburg, Bayern, and Arsenal. So that's one, two, three, four, five. Yeah, I think five teams because Chelsea. I think Chelsea and Paris are the only two teams that haven't won Champions League. I'm pretty sure Bayern has won. Arsenal won one. Wolfsburg, yeah, yeah. So in a way, okay, yes. Let's just get into the video. Yes, let's just start up top with the most simplest one, right? Barcelona and AS Roma. Now, Roma is my Italian team, even though I haven't really tuned into them as of late. But they have a tough foe. I would have liked them to match up against Arsenal because I felt like they were based upon the injuries. I felt like they were going to be like maybe the best opponent, but having to draw against Barca is really tough. So Roma, best of luck to you. Barca are looking like they should be able to advance. So I feel like that one's kind of just given. But Roma, let's see. Hopefully you have a good fight. You know what I mean? And it's the first time Roma's in the Champions League, so we got to give them credit. So the next one, we'll go across Bayern and Arsenal. Is pretty interesting. We saw Bayern play. I'm trying to think. Bayern, was it Bayern in the group of death? No, I think that was Chelsea. I forgot the group of death. But anyways, Bayern and Arsenal. I just saw Arsenal beat City 1-0. I was okay. It was okay. I think Bayern should get them. I think Bayern should win. So I'm kind of going for Bayern here. You know, they got a couple. I like Arsenal, but I like Bayern more because now they have a partnership with Tiga. So you know, hey, I can't help. I can't help but root for Bayern. You know what I mean? Um, I'm not gonna save Chelsea for last. Let me go ahead to Chelsea and Lyon. Everybody probably will be talking about this one. I think Bayern Arsenal will be a good match too. But Lyon and Chelsea, I mean, it's kind of be a rematch of the matches that they had at I think the group stage. Lyon, I think did Lyon get whooped? Oh no, Arsenal whooped Lyon. That's who it was. But I think Chelsea and Lyon. Hope I can't believe I'm actually rooting for Chelsea to beat Lyon. I don't even like Chelsea like that, but to be honest, every time I look at Chelsea's lineup, I'm like, I don't know how they're getting it done. But Lyon are going to be a tough team to beat. They've dominated this tournament. They have built so much energy in this tournament. I mean, it's just tough to beat them in the Champions League. So, I mean, if they go out in the quarterfinals, I mean, they're going for their ninth championship. Jeez, that's. And Chelsea, beating Lyon in a way, I feel like I don't want them to win the league, so I don't mind them, I guess, winning the Champions League. But we'll see, Chelsea. But in a way, I'm kind of rooting for Chelsea to beat Lyon, but they need to have a better lineup because the lineups I've been seeing, I feel like they haven't been doing it. And I've been watching a lot of Lyon, and Lyon always look good most of the time, and they getting a lot of their players back. So, it should be some good match. It should be a good match. And then, of course, the team I'm going to be tuning in and rooting for is going to be Paris, and they're going to be playing Wolfsburg. Wolfsburg. They're champions before. I think it should be a sound test for Paris because of some of their injuries, and then the different. They have a Paris have in a way they have a great front three, adding Martins and Jackie, and so I think Paris should be able to beat Wolfsburg. But I think Wolfsburg will always come out with the they're German, so they're always going to be tough. I feel physically, and I haven't really seen Wolfsburg how they've been doing, but I bet they've been well. But honestly, looking at the how it could go down, so say it's going to be the first versus the fourth. So the first is, I believe, was going to be Arsenal and Bayern. they're gonna either have to face Paris or Wolfsburg. So I would say I would like Bayern and Paris. And then you see Chelsea and Lyon. I would have to say Chelsea. And then Bayern and Roma. So it would be Barcelona. So it would be Chelsea, Barcelona in the semis, which would be that would be a rematch, right, of the final. So, and that's up for grabs. I wouldn't mind. Well, actually, I guess I would want Barca to beat Chelsea, I guess. But if Chelsea want to win the Champions League, they would have to beat Bayern. I mean, they would have to beat Barcelona to get to the final, right? So of course, say I don't even know who to root for. Say because I want a new champion. I'm all about new champions. So at the end of the day, I want to see Chelsea versus Paris. Now, Paris and Chelsea, that would be very interesting. I'm gonna root for Paris, but Chelsea might have the upper hand based upon clout, based upon clout. But for new champion, of course, I want Paris to win, and if they end up facing Chelsea in the final, I think it'll still be a good final. Overall, in general, I think overall in general, the quarterfinals is going to be really good. We have all the matches are going to be great. Roma, Barca. Hopefully, we have everyone scores goals on each other, so we just see, it's not like thrashings. But you never know how it might go down. But honestly, like I said, once again, I want a new champion. So I want, in a way, the only ones that remaining that are going to be new champions will be Chelsea and Paris. So it may be unrealistic, but this is what I would like. And this is just my opinion, you know what I'm saying? People are entitled, of course, I'm entitled to my opinion, I know that. But I would really like Chelsea. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! I would really like Paris to win, to beat, and honestly, it'd be really nice for Paris to beat Chelsea. I mean, that would be really satisfying for me. Chelsea, I feel like Chelsea, you know, it didn't go down a peg, just a little bit. I swear, we talk about them. I feel like I talk about them too much, especially because they're just really good. They're number one in the English league right now, and as a City supporter, you don't really want to boast your rivals too much. And I think Chelsea is City's one of the biggest rivals City have at the moment, and so for some reason they're getting the job done in the league, and you know we will see, but I think all the matches should be good. Like I said, hopefully Bayern and Arsenal give us something interesting. I think Paris. Every team is gonna give us something good, and hopefully, like I said, the first leg isn't gonna decide it for anyone. Hopefully, we get kind of tough. The first legs are gonna be tough, so hopefully we get to see nobody get like I said, thrashed, and and the second leg will be really tough. Hopefully, I don't want any penalties. I want the ladies to beat each other in either the 90 minutes or in the 120 minutes. I don't want it to come down to penalties because that's just something I don't want. I want the teams to be aggressive and attacking. Like we're gonna beat you in 90 minutes. And if we can't beat you in 90 minutes, we're gonna beat you 120. Because when you think about it, then it's only 6 players that get an opportunity to decide the fate. So fuck all that shit. You better beat them in the 90 minutes, or you better beat them in the 190 minutes, in the 120 minutes. My bad. But anyways, I was really excited when I had saw this when I was coming home. And I was like, oh shit, like the draw's here, because we know we're gonna have Champions League in March, but we have a lot of international matches coming up. So let me know your comments and opinions down below in the comment section, and shout out to everyone subscribing to the channel. We're on the road to 1K, so I just want to thank everyone for tuning in to your girl and my journeys through football. You know what I'm saying? This is a amazing, honestly, experience to experience. This is like crazy how it is now. And as you know, this is gonna be the last year we're gonna have the Champions League on YouTube. So go ahead and take advantage of seeing some of the greatest players in the European side play Champions League, but now I'm playing some of the greatest players, right, we've seen in our totality right now, right? And then hopefully sooner rather than later, because I live in America, hopefully we get that Champions League getting started so we can see the different teams on this side of the world. And then, of course, we'll be talking about them as well. But once again, I want to thank everyone for tuning in to Anita's Joint, hashtag Extendajoint, where every day it's payday, baby. It's your girl, Anita, flying high of this third dimensional reality. And I'll see you on the next one. Deuces.